Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm super excited to show you these Dollar Tree summer DIYs. I'm going to be taking some of their sandals and a couple other items that they have out right now for summer, and I'm going to create some DIYs. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna start the first one here with this big blue sign. It has a starfish cutout at the top, and I do like that it's painted in the front and the back because usually it's just one side, so that is great. And then I have a whole bag here of some Dollar Tree sandals, and I picked these out because I love how it has that pattern where it looks like a water effect, and this one here with the starfish and the coral. So I want to add these sandals onto this sign, and I'm going to add them going horizontal for right now, but I decided to put it vertical just because I like how it looks a little bit more, and it will also take up less space wherever you are hanging it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mess with them a little bit to see where I would like them to be placed. And I did get one accidentally in a bigger size. I wanted them all to be the same size, but I actually end up liking how it looks with one pair bigger because it goes from big and then it goes inside small. So I like the look of that. And you can see here I just added some of them upside down too. I just flipped them so it can be a little bit funky and a little bit fun for this sign. And then we're just going to attach them with some hot glue. You can use something stronger if you have it, like crazy glue or something like that, of course. But I do also add some more support to the back, so it's perfectly fine. So I'm going one by one with the hot glue and just attaching them down really well until I get all of them nice and stuck. And then for the sign, I want to add the word summer, and I'm just giving you this option here. You could use sticker letters from Dollar Tree, they would fit perfectly onto there. But since I might be placing this outside, I want to use something more sturdy and something more that's going to handle the weather. So I'm going to take these wooden letters, and these you can also pick up from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to spell out the word summer. And I do not have an E. I ended up not having an E, so I have to DIY that. But I'm going to take the F and a little piece of the Z here, and that's going to create our E. And no one would ever notice, so it's fine. And it turns out looking completely great. And yeah, so I do that, and I'm just attaching all of my letters one by one. And again, if you wanted to use the sticker letters, you can, if you are going to place this inside, and it will be really great. So I'm just adding the R here first, and then I'm going to attach that F, and then attach the little piece for the E, and there you have it. We have our E right there. And I am going to cover up the little broken line there, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to add some little decorative accents here and there. I have these starfish that are on the clothespins from Dollar Tree. I just decided to add them with the clothespin because it doesn't look bad and I like how it looks. So I added all the rest that I had, which was about 3 here and there, onto the sandals. And then I'm also going to go in with this nautical jute rope. I think this goes perfect with this sign. I just want it to look like it's a bit entangled in some nautical rope, and this one is perfect. So I'm just playing with it, going with however comes off the top of my head, making some little loops and straight lines, and just putting it all around the sandals. I do go under the little plastic piece where where what holds your feet, and I'm going to go under that, and I also wrap it around one of them as well, just to look as I said, entangled inside of the rope and really nice. So I go ahead with the hot glue gun, and you can see here I'm just having fun with it and playing with it as I go. It does not have to be perfect, obviously. And yeah, so just have fun with it, and then when you're done at the end, just clip it off. And I like to hot glue it down to the back so we don't see the end of it in the front. And you guys, I end up loving this piece, this DIY. I just think it's so fun and whimsy, and just funky and different, and I love it. And I love how it's all in blue with the water effect look and with the starfish and coral. I just think it came together really nicely, and I'm proud of this DIY. You would have to let me know if you would give this one a try, because it's super easy to come together. Don't feel intimidated by, I know it looks like a lot of work, but it actually comes together really fast and easy, and it looks gorgeous. So after I added that rope, I'm gonna go in with this sea glass, and I was super happy to find these at Dollar Tree. I've never seen these before at Dollar Tree, and I think they went perfect onto this piece. So I'm just gonna attach some using my hot glue here and there on the piece, just to make it look, you know, a little extra more decorated with the sea glass. And I do place one on top of that E, so now you definitely can't tell that it was DIY'd. And that was the last step for this DIY. And once again, I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute and so fun, and I can't wait to hang this up for the summer. Let me know what you think. Next up, my friends, I have here this big old jumbo watermelon sign. Well, half a watermelon sign. And I have here this pack of napkins. This one is the orange slice. They do have lemon, and they also have watermelon, so you can pick whichever one you want to do. I'm going to place this onto the sign because I thought it would be super perfect to create a large orange slice tray. And you guys, this turned out so adorable and I love it. So I'm just going to cut it in half because we only need the half, and we're going to attach it onto there. But first I'm going to take some orange paint, and I'm going to just paint the edges of the sign because I wanted to blend in with the napkin, rather than, you know, painting it a white or something. It might look a little funny, but I'm just going to paint it in the orange so it can blend in and look completely like an orange slice. And yeah, so I'm just going to do that and let it dry really well. Once it's dry, then we can place it down. And my friends, let me know, how have you been and how are you doing? What have you been up to lately? Don't be scared to comment down below in the comments, or even talk to me sometimes in the chat, the live chat, whenever my videos premiere. I do be on there sometimes when it premieres, and I would love to chat with you. So yeah. And so anyway, as I am painting this, I will let it dry, and then we could attach the napkin with some Mod Podge. You just want to add a nice decent amount onto this part. You don't need to add it onto the paint just yet, because we do need to add another layer on top once we lay the napkin down. But you can see I'm adding a nice layer. Then we're gonna just press that napkin right down. I do try to do it as slowly as I can so I won't get bubbles, but I'll be honest, I do end up getting bubbles anyway. So it's not a problem anyway, because I figured I've done a orange slice before. Well, not orange, a lemon slice before, in decor using the same napkins, and I figured that I like that it has the lines and stuff whenever it tends to you know, like get those lines whenever you place the Mod Podge down, because it is a napkin and it's very hard not to get that. But I do end up liking how it looks because I feel that it gives it a natural and realistic slice of fruit look, because if you slice a fruit, it ain't gonna be completely smooth, right? So I do end up liking how it looks anyway. And now you can see once it's laid down, I'm adding a top layer of Mod Podge, and this is to really seal it in and make sure that napkin isn't going anywhere. And once this is all completely done, this DIY, I'm gonna take it outside and even give it a coat of clear protective spray paint, because I really want to make sure that it's nice and protected, because this is going to be a tray. So I just don't want to make, have it get messed up or anything like that. And once it's on, you can see how pretty it's looking. And I do take the extra step to take some of that orange paint and I go around the whole entire edge of the napkin, so that way it can blend in even more with the paint that I added. As you can see here, I'm just going a little bit over that edge on top of the napkin so it can blend right in. And now this tray obviously needs some handles, so I'm taking this floral wire. I'm pretty sure you can find this either on Amazon or Hobby Lobby, whatever craft store that you like to go to. And then I'm just going to put some beads on there. I put a total of 10 for each handle. Once the beads are on there, I'm going to take my drill so I can drill 2 holes. Now you can see that the sign already has 2 holes from the hanger that it came with, but I don't like the handles being on that side. I want it to be on the other 2 sides, so I'm going to cover up the holes that were already on there once I'm done. But for now, I'm going to make my own handles and just make the holes right here. And I do take my ruler to make sure it's nice and straight down. And then we can simply just attach the handle by pushing in that floral wire. And once I get it nice and pushed in, I am going to bend it in the back so that it sits flat to the sign. And we'll cover the back up once everything is done. And then I'm just going to do the same thing for the other side. I do have to clip it because it's a bit long, and then we'll just stick it right inside and bend it over in the back so it's sitting flat and flush to the sign, as you can see right here, and it's not sticking up. And if you want, you can add some hot glue so it can stay down. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side of this tray, so we can have 2 handles, and you can see how it's coming together. Now to cover up the holes at the top, I'm gonna take a little piece of this cork sheet from Dollar Tree because I want to add some rub-on transfers at the top, and that will finish off this tray. And you can see how beautiful and how stunning it looks. I really love how it turned out, and I think that the handles just gives it that extra pop, because that big bright orange is a statement on its own, and I love it. This would be super fun for serving your guests in the summertime. And how fun would it be to create multiple, maybe an orange, a watermelon slice, and a lemon slice? That would be super cute. You would have to let me know what you think. My friend, I am super excited because today's video is in collaboration with a group of wonderful, talented ladies. You're gonna have to check out the playlist that's in my description box below, because you're not gonna want to miss not one of these DIYs that we are gonna create for you in the summertime theme. So make sure you check out the playlist in my description box below, and each of their channels. I would have that as well, and let them know that I sent you and I said hi. Make sure you give them a like and a subscribe. They are absolutely wonderful and you are going to love it. Now moving along to the third DIY, I have here 2 of Dollar Tree's wooden boxes, and these are the larger ones. They do carry ones that are smaller as well, so it's up to you whichever ones you want to get. I'm gonna attach them together using my hot glue, just like this. I'm gonna press them together really nice and tightly, and make sure that they're nice and flush together really well. I do also like to take a clip and clip that on so it can press it even more tight together as it dries up. And then once that's just sitting there and drying up, I'm gonna take this pack of napkins. This one is really fun, really tropical, and really summery. So I'm gonna open it up, and I do end up taking off the second ply from it because I want it to be thin, really nice and thin to apply to this wood. So I go ahead and peel that off, and it's really simple to peel off and just pull apart. Just make sure you do it softly so you don't rip the main piece. And we're gonna attach it to the side of this crate here. I'm not gonna attach it to the two shorter sides. I just want to add it to the two longer sides because I do want the wood, natural wood, to give it a contrast between that blue pattern, and I really love how that looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Mod Podge to the two longer sides and then attach the napkin. Now this napkin really went on well, and I really love how it looks. It went on fairly smooth. I guess being that it's a smaller piece, it's always obviously easier with the smaller pieces. And then we can go ahead and take our sand block and sand right on the edges of the crates, and it's gonna fall off really nice and easily. And I'm doing it while it's still wet because it does come off really easy while it's still wet, and it does come off really easy when it's dry as well. So it's up to you. You just want to make sure you sand it down really well so that the excess napkin can fall off, and whatever is hanging on the edge on the other side. And you can see there how nicely it is coming together. And I do want to add some legs to this little crate here, so I'm taking some tower tumbling blocks, as they call it at Dollar Tree, and I'm just hot gluing 4 of them down to the bottom of this crate. And I'm doing it this way, the long way, so that way it can look nice. And I'm also taking a craft stick and placing it right there to the center where the two crates meet, so that way it can give it some more stability and make it more strong. And then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna add these rocks, these garden rocks. You can find these at Dollar Tree, and they do come in different colors. They have black, they have white, green, I've seen brown. They have different colors, so you can choose whichever one that you would like. I'm just gonna fix them around in here because I'm gonna place some succulents down in each one that you can find at Dollar Tree, but you can also add some real succulents inside. It's up to you, whichever you would like to add. So once that's down inside, the last thing I do is add this black paint marker along the whole entire edge of this crate, and I just think that it gives it the nice look and pop that it needs to finish it off completely. And that was it for this DIY, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. You can see I added here the succulents from Dollar Tree, and they are different colors, which I don't mind because you know you can have 2 different colored ones in here, or 2 green ones, or 2 red ones, whichever you want. Or you can add some real one in here as well. It's completely up to you. But thank you so much, my friend, for tuning into today's video. Please let me know which one was your favorite from today. I would love to hear it. And if you've enjoyed today's DIYs, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss on my future videos. And don't forget to check out my lovely friends. You are not going to want to miss any one of those DIYs. The link is in my description box below. And thank you so much once again. I hope you all take care. God bless, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.